What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy Retro Quin, and today we have a review and on feet of the 2025 Air Jordan 5 Fire Red with the black tongue. Yes, so man, we got them things in hand, man. And y'all see we got the regular Air Jordan 5 box, so we ain't gotta waste no time on that. We're gonna go ahead and get straight into the details of the sneaker. We got the Air Jordan 5 Retro OG. Color code and style number is HQ7978101, and the official colorway is white, fire red, and black. And I did get these in a size 11.5, and they coming in at that hefty price point of $215, man. And I feel like they're giving us that $215 because we do have that Nike Air branding that y'all can see on the back of the sneaker, man. These things are looking very crispy, man. But I did want to, just go ahead and show y'all both sneakers since I do have both of them unlaced. And one thing that I done differently with these this time, y'all know typically when I do my own feet and stuff, I typically just had a lace lock on both of the sneakers, but I decided to take the lace lock off completely and just give it to you as a regular sneaker, so to speak. But I honestly do like it better with the lace lock off, and I think this might be my first time that I've actually rocked my fives like this. So maybe going forward, I think I'm gonna rock them like this. But y'all let me know down below in the comment section how y'all typically rock y'all Jordan 5s, and if y'all do want lacing tutorials, I feel like I need to start by giving y'all some lacing tutorials and stuff. So if that's something that y'all want, y'all let me know down below in the comment section, and I'll make sure to get those up on the channel as well. But we're gonna go ahead and go straight to the bottom of the sneaker. As you can see, we do have that translucent bottom, got the black Jumpman up here towards the heel of the sneaker, and you can see that Nike branding right here towards the middle as well. And I think I said heel, I meant to say the toe area. We don't have anything on the heel, it's just that regular translucent, so my apologies on that. But going straight into the upper, you can see we have that iconic white, black, and red shark teeth with the regular fire red coloring on it. And you can see that translucent blue sole kind of peeking up through the bottom here as well. That's like a pretty cool touch that the Air Jordan 5s typically do. And then right here towards the back of the sneaker, you can see that clear air pocket in which it will get foggy over the course of time depending on how much you wear your sneakers and how you store them and stuff. So y'all definitely keep that in mind when you're rocking your kicks. And then that's really it for the midsole and everything. We don't have any shark fins on the inside area of the sneakers, just on the outside. That's how the Jordan 5s typically do every time they release. But y'all can see it, man, that Nike Air, on that booty, man. Shout out to that boy Mike Rich. But we got that Nike Air right there stitched in on the back, real crispy and real clean, man. I do love how they done that, man. So that's a pretty cool touch. And then like I said earlier, you can see the 2-3 right here stitched in as well. And one thing that I did notice with the 2-3 this time, I feel like they went a little bigger with it, a lot bolder, make it kind of stand out a lot more. And I feel like that's kind of something they've been doing all year when it comes with like to the logos and stuff on the sneakers. Cause I know the UNC ones, I feel like the Nike logo was a little bigger on that one. The Nigel ones, Nike logo was bigger. And I feel like it was one more. Shattered Backboard ones, I think the Nike swoosh was bigger on that one as well. I'm pretty sure some other sneakers as well, but those are just a few of the sneakers that I picked up this year that I noticed that the logo and like the branding and stuff was a little bit different on them. So I'm guessing that's something different that Jordan brand gonna be doing going forward. And then you do see that classic white netting over here on the side of the sneaker. Both sides right here, white netting, and then you can see that white netting right up under the all white shoelaces as well. And I have heard people switching over to maybe black or red laces. Y'all know how I like to do it. We like to keep it OG, keep it simple. a lot less work, man. We ain't trying to do a whole lot of extra stuff, but I personally just like the all white, like classic laces, man. They do it for me every time, man. But great touches all over the sneaker, and you can see all white leather all over the sneaker, and in my opinion, I think I said it in my metallic I think my metallic review and probably a couple of other reviews. I can't remember, but I feel like Jordan Brand finally getting the material thing right, man. Cause and the shape. I know that they've been talking about going back to the OG shape, the OG styles from years ago when they first released and stuff. But I feel like they finally getting things, like how we at least like it and how we've been wanting for the past years and stuff. But the leather quality on these, man, to me they amazing. I did have like a couple of flat factory flaws on with just like some glue and stuff, but I was able to peel that off real quick, real easy, and it didn't damage the shoe or anything like that. So if y'all have pairs that that might have a little factory flaws and stuff, y'all just kind of keep that in mind that you might have to peel that off, or you could return it and get a different pair because these have been sitting. That's one thing that I did want to talk about too. Resale, not crazy on these. Hype, not crazy on these. I was able to easily go into the store, and even though I hit on the raffle, I went in the store and they was like, what size do you need? And I'm like, dang, y'all still got some? Like, yeah, we got a full size run. I'm like, dang, it done got that easy to pick up sneakers now. But I am glad that I did get a chance to, at least get my pair in hand. And I did look online on I think Foot Locker and Hibbett, I believe. Full size run up there as well. So I feel like the market is just at that weird place right now where, a lot of things just starting to sit how they used to, and it's one of them things where you don't have to worry about getting sneakers because of the hype and stuff. Like if you really like the sneaker, you can easily just pull the trigger and get it, man. And I know the original release on these was 1990. That was the original release for this particular pair. And then in 2006 they retroed, and then they retroed again in 2013. And if I'm not mistaken, the other Fire Reds with the 3M tongue, I believe they released that year as well. But y'all don't quote me on it. I'm not too familiar or too sure about it. It was between that 2012 to 2014 range though, like when the fives and stuff was dropping. But I do remember back then that's when they had like that, like a lot of the material on them was real bulky. The leather was real hard. It felt like cardboard, and I'm like, man, it's like the sneakers, they were nice, like the colorways and stuff were nice, but it just seemed like the shape and the feel of them, man, they couldn't seem to get it right. But I feel like now they starting to give us what we've been wanting, give us what we've been asking for, man. And I'm just glad that I'm able to get a sneaker like this in my hands, man. But y'all know the thing that really separated these from the other Fire Reds is that black tone with the red Jumpman, which these aren't 3M. And honestly, in my opinion, now that I got these in hand, I low-key kind of like these a little bit better. I feel like, even though the other ones are Fire Red, these are Fire Reds, they both have that Chicago white, black, and red colorway. I feel like with these, they like the color on them kind of pop a little bit more and they stand out a little bit more. But, it could be me tripping. I don't know. But I just feel like these look a lot better. And I did have the metallic or the 3M Fire Red 5s, and I ended up getting rid of them over the course of time. But same thing with the Great Fives too. I think the Great Fives released around that same time when the Fire Red with the 3M released, and material horrible on those too. But y'all know we got the updated Great Fives that released, same as these. They feel a lot better to me. Shape looks a lot better, and I'm happy for it. But I can't remember if I talked about it already or not, but we do have that Nike Air stitched in on the back, and then that 2-3 is stitched in as well. But that's really it when it comes to just the overall detailing of the sneakers and stuff. And y'all can see we do have that all red sock liner, and then we have the red insole with the Nike Air branding on the inside as well. And same thing, like I always tell y'all, if you don't want the I guess like the logo and stuff to come up on the inside of the sneaker when you're wearing them, you can just get you some clear tape, put on the inside, good to go. Never have to worry about it. But that is the official review of the Air Jordan 5 Fire Reds. Y'all let me know if you did get a chance to get your hands on them. Let me know if you decided to pass on them. And honestly, like I said, this could be one of those sneakers that might hit outlets. I don't want to speak too soon, but it's a possibility that a sneaker like this could hit the outlets, or at least, you should at least be able to get a deal on them a little bit later down the line. And but I honestly don't know though either, cause like a lot of sneakers, they've been sitting, but some have been selling out like slowly over the course of time. So they might not make it to the outlets. It just kind of depends on how many pairs they actually produce, cause I don't know the production on them or anything like that. But I do know the hype is completely dead on these, in which I'm thankful for it, because like I said, it's not as hard to get sneakers like it was years ago. And for someone like me that's been collecting for a while, and sneakers like this that I didn't get in my collection, or I didn't add to my collection years ago when they released, I'm able to go back and get these now. I don't have to worry about paying those crazy resale prices. I don't have to worry about standing in line, trying to get people to hold them for me and do it. Like it's just easier to get the sneakers now. So I'm just glad that I'm able to get them. But like I said, y'all definitely let me know if you got a chance to get your hands on them, or just let me know if you decided to pass on them because you didn't want to add these to the collection, or maybe you still have your older pair. I don't know. But that's gonna do it for the video. Y'all make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Stay positive and stay smiling. And without further ado, this is your boy Retro Quin. I'm out.